software training for the M2 software suite. That's 10:15 at the 8 o'clock software training. And let's rock and roll. We're going to start with the FAQs. So first question now you have, first frequently asked question. Do my letters need to be printed in color? No, that your letters do not have to be printed in color. They can be printed on both sides as well. Professional opinion, you don't. Some people want to. That's on you, but it's not going to do anything. The e-Oscar system's like a big giant scanner. It doesn't care if you print in color or not. Do you need to staple your letters? No. Do you need to mail your letters all together? No, they need to be set in separate folders. I'll show you how it's broken up when we actually generate a letter tonight. Do I need to mail my letters certified? No. Your letters do not need to be mailed certified. It's optional. Professional opinion. I would, because you have a tracking number. What credit monitoring service can I use? We have 4 options: My Free Score Now, Identity IQ, Smart Credit, and My Score IQ. We have 4 options, but the only real choice is My Free Score Now because it unlocks with the Epic Pro report, it unlocks the most aggressive attack. So you need to use My Free Score Now. When will I see results? Try not to judge results until after the 4th round has been mailed. How often are trainings held? Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m., Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m., Saturday at 11 a.m. How do I get my link for in training? Either your community that you're dealing with, the software on the dashboard over here, right here in the dashboard. Want a live walkthrough? You can go right to the dashboard. Or the M2 whatchamacallit? Yeah, the M2 community that we have. I'll show you how to get access to that. Here, I'll show you right now. Right here, got a question, click this, and it'll open up the Facebook community. You can join that. There we go. Posted a question in the group and it did not get posted. About 24 hours. They just want to make sure that it abides by community standards. How can I purchase more individual attacks? You just literally click individual attacks under pricing, and you can buy more attacks there. That cost $40 each. How can I upgrade or downgrade my subscription? Remember this when I'm saying this. You need to cancel your subscription before you can upgrade or downgrade. So be done with your subscription before you cancel, because you cannot go back and utilize the software or the attack area once you cancel it. So make sure you're done, right? Put a 1 in the chat if we understand that we have to be done utilizing our subscription before we upgrade or downgrade. Perfect. See a bunch of 1s. Great, perfect. Let's go on to the next thing. How can I locate my letters that I have generated? Click the 7 rounds of attack tab and click on the profile name to locate all the letters previously generated. How do I pay for mailing for the software to mail my letters? Before you generate letters, pick your PAMS provider member and imprinting and mailing service tab, and you'll receive an invoice in 24 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, I am one of the PAMS providers. If it takes my team 24 hours for you to receive an invoice, please let me know. I will fire them. We don't do that. It takes about 10 minutes. If you don't have an invoice within 10 minutes, there is something wrong with either your generation of the letter or us. I'll give you a phone number if you choose us as your team, and I will send you guys can call us directly and say, hey, look, did you guys get my letters by any chance? Shoot a text over any of that. We're definitely going to make sure that it gets done and gets out immediately as quick as possible. It does take some time for the printing team to get over, but our invoicing and customer service team are running 24/7, 365. So you don't have to worry about invoicing customer service. It's the printing team that prints on a daily basis. So we'll go from there. How many attacks do I use each round? 1 attack will be used per profile, and this will attack all the negative accounts and items on that credit report. So I'm just going to reiterate this in a little different way. An attack or a GA, okay, or a token, however you want to call it, whatever makes sense to you, okay? 1 GA or token will be utilized when you pick a profile and let the AI generate the letters for it. It will attack everything that's negative on the credit report that you select. So if there's 100 negative items, it will create 100 letters with 1,000 pages. Does that make sense to everybody? Put a 1 in the chat if that makes sense. If it doesn't, please tell me where you're confused so I can come in and re-explain that to you. Perfect. Got a bunch of ones. Okay, great. What's an individual attack? These are the letters that are created to attack the problematic accounts on your report, on your credit report. Again, you see how we're using attack and not dispute, guys? Because M2 is about attacking the letter, not disputing the negative items. Last page, guys, I promise. This one, we got one more after this. Do I need to attach a copy of my social security, ID, and an address verification? Simply yes. Make sure they look good, guys. Serious over here, make sure they look good. All right. How often do I send out a round of attack? They should be mailed out every 15 to 30 days. Do I need to remove the positive accounts listed on my credit report? No, it's an AI system. It knows what's negative and what's positive. Do I need to check the green boxes in the do-it-yourself option? No, it's optional. It's more effective. It costs more money. So I'm going to let everybody know this right now. There's some things where, yes, it could be more effective, but it could cost a lot more money. And be cognizant of your pocket. We always say this, be cognizant of your pocket, what you're doing, because you don't want to burn yourself out and paying for credit repair at the same time when, like, oh, I need to fix my credit repair tomorrow. Look, it doesn't work like that. It takes time. And you got to be consistent. You got to take your time. You got to do what you need to do. And like all these tactics that everybody talk, the 30, the 60, 90-day tactics, like that stuff doesn't really work. It'll come back. It'll set you up for a lawsuit. It'll set you up for a lot of stuff. At the end of the day, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. Takes a little bit of time. Once that time is put in and everything happens, it goes from there. Is green going to be more effective? I'm going to give you an outlandish thing just to explain it to you, just to give you guys a time frame, because then I don't want anybody coming back and say, well, Ali said this. No. So I'm going to give you, if blue takes you 5 years, green can take you 4.5. See, now I'm going to put everybody off on the thing over there. They're going to be like, well, what do you mean it's going to take 4.5 years? Just giving that option and that mindset for everybody now when they're thinking about that it could be lesser time. How much lesser? I can't put a number on it, but it could be lesser time. It could be 1 week less, but it gives you the opportunity to learn about that. I'm going to go over the red, green, and blue boxes when we get to that point. So in the software, this is the home screen. So once you guys get registered, if you're on, this is Phenom. As you can see, you see the logo at the top. If you're on Goat Repairs, it'll be something else over here. If it's FICO Fixers, it'll be another logo, whatever. There will be a bunch of different logos over here as you, whatchamacallit, as you go through your softwares, you'll see all the different logos that are here with whoever you're using. It's all the same, guys. It doesn't matter what software you're using. I saw David, you have Bankland. Is that what I saw? Yep, Bankland. There you go. Perfect. So, with the software and everything that you're using, this is the most important, to me at least. This is the most important part because it gives you all the information and data that you need. First, your name, your username that you log into the software, and then your general attacks or the attacks that you need. So when you buy an attack, it will come here and you'll be able to see that. So in this case, I have 994 attacks. And then you'll have your system text and email credits right here, which you can click add if you want to add more credits. If you want to get into the Facebook community, click over here to join the Facebook community right at the top. If you have any software technical issues, you want to write a support ticket, click here. It'll take you to the support ticket place. You click add ticket under the communication portal. Back. If you want to go through live training, I'm not going to click on it because it's going to bring me here. It's going to kick me out and kick all of you out over here. And then if you want to book a one-on-one, this is only for Phenom users. Everybody else, we're not lucky with this yet. So for only for Phenom users, you get the one-on-one call if you need to use Phenom. We have the Get Started tab, which are a bunch of videos that you can go over that'll teach you how to do what we do over here. If you get lost, just go through a couple of these videos, see where you're at, what you can do, wherever you get lost, and they have the FAQs. Okay, that's just a get started portal. Bunch of videos that you can just go over. If you need any help with anything that's right there, just a quick, I need a little quick, 1, 2 real quick. Now, pricing, go over pricing. I always ask this. How many people purchased the bronze? You know what? I'm going to ask this differently today. How many people purchased a bronze package? Put a 1, okay? How many people purchased the silver package? Put a 2, okay? How many people purchase gold, platinum, or diamond? Put a 3. Yeah, Summer. All right, Summer. I'm gonna have to focus on you a little harder. You purchased the silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. How many? Put a 3 in the chat. There's nothing wrong if you didn't put it. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna ask for the iron package, and here's the reason why. The iron package, first and foremost, is a package that this is misconstrued over here. Don't like the verbiage over here. Not blasting anybody. I'm just saying I don't like the verbiage over here because it should be 1 GA. Okay. 1 general attack, not 1 person. What I want everybody to focus on over here is $97, right? In your first round, you usually make a mistake. I'll show you how many people make mistakes. You guys are gonna see this tonight. Okay. You left out 137 on your first mistake. Second mistake is normally where people come into. It's about $177 that you're going to wind up just spending just to get that letter out, right? Come over here. You've already saved 30 bucks. So for everybody that does not have the bronze package yet, make sure you finish or are done with this package. You generate that 1 GA and then upgrade to the bronze for at least 2 months. Build up some GAs in the bank and then go back down if you're just doing yourself. So you don't make any errors, you don't have anything, so you wind up buying GAs over and over and over again. You just literally buy the package, you get 4 over here, and you're good to rock and roll. Does that make sense to everybody? Put a yes in the chat if that makes sense.
Yeah, you said build up GAs.
Because they roll over. So let's go over here, Harvey. Let's say you went through that first one. You remember how I said this does 1 to 2 people?
Right. I have the bronze. Yeah. I made a mistake, so I had some extra ones to play with because I spelled them wrong. Yeah.
Exactly. Exact.
Yeah.
One, you just proved my point for me without even me proving my point.
Right.
That's exactly what we want to do. So I always say the bronze handles 1 to 2 people. This one handles 2 to 4.
Right.
And that's what happens when you have the extra GAs. You're like, okay, I don't want to waste them, but I know that if I make these mistakes now, I'm not going to make them again because a lot of people make those mistakes without even realizing them. And yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There is no edits. There is no takebacks. The whole file is messed up.
Yeah.
When you dispute it incorrectly. So that's why when I tell everybody, if you got this iron package, be done and then upgrade to the bronze, at least 2 months. Now, what happens is tonight, I'm going to teach you how not to make any errors, right? If you follow my steps tonight, you will not make an error when you generate. I promise you that. Because my team, especially if you're printing with us, this is exactly everything they're going to look for because they know where the errors come. So I'm going to fix them tonight with you. If you generate it every time like this, you will never make an error. That makes sense? William, you don't have to worry about counting on me. I promise you. That's a promise. I don't promise things to people. That's a promise. That's a guarantee. And there's a lot of people. Ask Harvey. Harvey printed with my team. I definitely go hard.
Yeah, they was on it. As soon as I made a mistake, they called me right back and was like, you misspelled this and you had to do this. And I was like, all right, well, let's get it going.
Justin, thank you. Justin, you're in my software. I think you texted me about an error. Yep, we text a lot of people about errors. We go through everybody's files. I know for a fact that people have 2 extra GAs that they have to purchase. So they spend another $80 to generate their same round that would have cost them 147. Because what do they go for? They go for 1 person. Oh, I'm by myself. That's why I said I don't like the verbiage over here to say GA, 1 general attack. That's what that's the only thing for me that I was looking at. I was like, "Damn." Yeah, you texted and called me. Well, not me, my team, not me. I gotta give flowers to the people that deserve the flowers. My team is they're very spot on it, making sure that they double check and go through everything to make sure you guys are good. Okay? So, this is also, guys, when you make an error in this piece, it's gonna slow your credit repair process down. You wanna purchase another attack, you click purchase an additional attack, okay? There you go. Well, I don't have a valid subscription. Give me 1 second. Do I have mine up? Opera browser. Let's open up Opera. Here we go. Here we go. Right here. Extra GA. Click on this button over here. Boom. And that's mine. All right, cool. I'll keep this up for later if we need it. Take advantage of extra GAs. I'll talk to me after. Save that question for after, Dave. I got you. Okay, taking advantage of those extra GAs is just getting clientele, but understanding how to utilize the software is how you take advantage of those extra GAs. Telling you, once you know how to use this, it becomes literally doing it with your eyes closed. All right. So we got pricing done, and then you can manage your subscription over here. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let everybody know, I do have my own version of the software. So in my version of the software, I tell everybody when I talk to people about pricing and things like that, first and foremost, don't take advice from people who don't practice what they preach. I practice what I preach. I pay 147 every single month for 4 GAs. I pay the same thing that I'm going to tell you to pay because that's exactly what it is. That's the best one to pick. Okay? Let's go to the next one. You did select a subscription. Oh, cancel your subscription. You go to the bottom. There'll be a cancel button over here. Oh, like I just showed you, there's a cancel button right here. Cancel your subscription, get a new subscription. That's how you do it. Cancel, get a new subscription, then you pick whatever one you want. Perfect. Let's move on. Okay. Let's go to get credit report. If you don't have your credit report over here, make sure you're getting it through somebody that has my free score now. Do not go to the website because they do not have the Epic Pro report unlocked. So if you click in any of the softwares, it will have it over here. It will give you the opportunity to go get it. This is the Dominate the Decade one, and that's how you'll get that Epic Pro report uh with that report scoreboards over here. If you want to see what it looks like with your client, you can pull your reports and see right here what it looks like. Let's go to the manage all users. This is the most important part. I want everybody to focus over here. Here's the thing. This is where every single error is made in the software. Every single error is made in creating the profile, not even the attack, because the attack has some level of AI to it where you're not controlling everything. It's actually utilizing where a user can get in touch. So this is what we're going to do. Ready? I'm going to draw it out for you. Ready? Check this out. Open up my blue. Okay, let me put my mouse in the right position. Ready? Check this out. So, ID passport is the first thing you're going to look at. How many people right now, their ID and the place that they live match? Okay, all the me's. I'm a me too. I'm a me too. My ID don't match where I live right now, right? So this is how we're going to do this. Focus on this and trust me, you will have nothing but success. Take your ID out and you only want to handle these boxes right here. That's it. Whatever these boxes say, you don't want to do anything else. I didn't leave any ambiguity in there, meaning, no, I don't want the address. No, I don't want whatever else is on the ID. I don't care about the number. I don't care about anything else. All I want is the first name, the last name, and the date of birth. So this is my ID. Now, if you got your passport, Passport's only going to have this information, doesn't have anything else. So here, let's write this in. I'm doing Jane today. I did John before. I'm doing Jane today. Jane. Uh, somebody give me a girl's. J- Jane J. Smith. I think that works. Jane J. Smith. Normally I would do junior, but we're not going to do junior. Okay. So Jane J. Smith, date of birth is going to be 06 um 26 1990. I don't know whose birthday that is. I just took a birthday. So if that's somebody's birthday, happy birthday. Okay, next piece. Social Security card. Going to go in here. So this is going to be your SSC, Social Security card. Ali, I don't got a Social Security card. Well, you can use a W-2. 000 dash 00 dash 0012. I'm just putting numbers in there. Next piece. This is the hard one. This is the proof of address, which is your utility bill, bank statement, insurance card, telephone bill, cell phone bill, whatever comes to your address that it's nice, except for your credit card statement. So only that stuff that we were just talking about over here. This is going to be these boxes right here. Wow, I'm proud of myself today. I didn't make that many mess ups. POA. Proof of address. Okay. Watch how I'm gonna write this in, ladies and gentlemen. I screwed it up today when I was doing my meeting. Check this out. 8.
That should be phone number.
You fill in your phone number. Here, you want me to do phone number, Alessia? Hold on, ready?
Alicia,
5 Alicia, sorry, 555 dash 555 dash 555. Cool?
cool.
I got you. All right, ready? 8. Northeast Shell. There we go. Shell Road, APT. I put APT because I ran out of space. You don't have to, but APT 2B. Okay. 8. Northeast Shell Road, apartment 2B. Everything is spelled out. The only thing that is abbreviated is apartment. Everything is spelled out. I didn't put RD dot. I didn't do that. I didn't put NE. I left nothing in this place that can be misconstrued as something else, that can get smudged and say something else. Nothing. We wrote everything out in its entirety so that nothing can get misplaced or missaid or misspelled. Nothing. We check everything. Spell everything out. Do not mess that up. Now, I have the bill in front of me, right? Right? Because I told you I have that bill in front of me. When I take that bill, I'm going to write what it says over here. So if it says, I live in New York, guys, right? So you either have Manhattan, right? Can be one, which is New York City, or they write New York, New York. So if it says New York, New York, because these are two different addresses, same place, two different addresses, right? What happens is you want to use whatever it says. So this one says Manhattan. We're going to focus on Manhattan. And then the state is going to be New York. And then the zip code is 1003. Does that make sense? Does the boxes, how it's put in, make sense to everybody? Is anybody confused, lost? Yes, no, maybe so. I'm following. Awesome. Yes. Got it. Perfect. Okay, we got a lot of okay. No, Mark, where you at? Talk to me. Here. William, I know you're probably you're like, come on, man. Mark, what's up? What's wrong? No, not lost. Okay. Okay. Good, 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 good. Fantastic. All right, cool. All right. So everybody seems to be on board. Okay. Okay, do me a favor. Take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this. Take it on your phone, take it with your camera, to however, take a screenshot of this right ready as soon as you're done. I promise you this is going to help you out in the future when you turn around and Ray just posted it. whenever you get to whenever you get stuck, you're gonna be like, oh crap, now I remember. Yes, and that's the key. We don't like to leave room for error. That's how I do it. Perfect. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to my free score now. You're gonna put down. You're gonna make sure it says my free score now, and you're just gonna put the username, which is the password, for my free score now, and the username, which is the email address, and then the password for my free score now. I'll stuff that up. Okay, and then you can upload your photo ID, your social security card, and your utility bill, phone bill, whatever the case may be over here, and then click save. Once you click save, it'll auto pull the credit report. It will save everything, and it will look something like this. As we can see, we go through everything over here, and everything looks the same. We make sure the credit report is pulled, which the credit report has been pulled with the username. The ID does not match the proof of address, which if you guys have that, that's fine. But if you do have a passport here, I uploaded the passport as well. Okay. Passport card, social security card, social security is here, and the utility bill for this. So now everything is perfect. Now, if you come down over here, as long as this doesn't say no, sells the report date on it, I can show you how to pull the credit report. Click the little pencil, click proceed, and you'll be able to see it. Perfect. And that's what it looks like. That's everything that it looks like. That's a perfect file. Now, do you see what the ID, the social security card looks like? It's legible, it's clean. Now I know this is fake. I get it. It's a little more robust than what others look like. But that's what we're shooting for. We're shooting for as close as perfect as we possibly can get. Now I know the flash, lighting, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera is gonna change. But guys, telling you like this, try your best. Because they look for every excuse not to process your letter. And if your ID is illegible because it's fuzzy, they'll write illegible, re-upload an ID. There's a lot of stuff they'll do to tell you no. So try to make it as good as possible. Promise you, this is what it should look like. All right, I'm gonna go through the communication portal real quick. Let me hit text message. This is where you can see all your text messages that are coming in. Email communication, this is where you see your email. Support tickets, here's how you add one and answer and see what they're coming up with. Your PAMS invoices, where you can view your PAMS invoice. Your manage templates, where you can actually create a template. I made a template today. I was showing everybody how to make a template. You can make a template very, very easily. And then I made an email template where you can do that as well. Sign up, just something easy. Okay. And if anybody needs any more help with these email templates and stuff like that, I haven't seen people have been using them. If you guys need help with that, ask me. I have no problem to go and show you how to use it. It's actually very, very simple. But I don't cover it because I cover what people are using, and I try not to confuse anybody. I try to keep it as simple as possible and only focus on what people are using. I'll tell you that it's there. I'll tell you that it exists. If you're using it, great. If you're not using it, let's move on to the stuff that we're actually going to use. Let's go to 10 rounds of attack. Everybody ready? Last one. Put a 4 in the chat if we're ready. Like let's go. This is the last piece over here. Let's rock and roll. Like once we're done with this, it's going to be crazy. Okay? Okay. So if you have any if you generated a letter, they'll come up over here. If you haven't had any clients, should be nothing over here. You're going to click go to the attack area. That's how simple it is. Ready? I want everybody to open up their phone app that's not on their phone right now. I want you to hit the timer when I tell you to hit the timer. And I want you to hit end when I tell you to hit end. Put a ready in the chat when you got your timers open. Okay, let me get a couple more readies. I promise you guys. I'm gonna show you the easiest way to generate an attack. Okay, I got a bunch of readies. Ready? On 3. When I say 3, 1, 2, 3, go. On go, everybody's gonna click start. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I'm gonna select my client or myself. If I just want to shake the tree, I'm going to click maximum efficiency focus. I don't want to print them out myself. I want to send them. You're going to send them to me. I'm going to give you guys a discount. Okay. It's going to be TPNPA. I'm going to click generate. I'm done. You can stop your counters. Everybody put in the chat what you got.
20 seconds.
I'll explain shake the tree in a second. 20 seconds, 22 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. That's generating an attack. Now, shake the tree. What is shake the tree? Shake the tree is going to generate a letter that has a lot of all the information inside. It's not the most aggressive attack. It's an efficient attack. If you keep attacking like that every single round, eventually things are going to start to fall off. Okay, I like to call it shaking the tree. You're going to keep shaking. You're going to shake the tree, and eventually, after all you're shaking, something's going to fall down. Make sense? Does that make sense? What the shake the tree method is? What I call the shake the tree method? Perfect. So that's why we call it shake the tree. Now, do I use the other attack methods? No, because I like control. I don't like using methods that don't give me control. And here's the reason why. You see these creditors over here where it says creditors? It says secondaries and creditors. I don't like this. And here's the reason why I don't like this. As the printing company, not as a person doing credit repair, as the printing company, every time that we send out these letters, we get a majority of returns. When we see the returns come through, what happens? What happens? People like you get pissed at me because you paid for your letters to go out, but now it got returned to you. Why? Because the address that is provided from the creditors to the bureau, then it's provided to us, is incorrect. That would be pretty frustrating if I sent 12 letters out or 20 letters out or 30 letters out and I got 30 returns. Put a 1 in the chat if that would be frustrating to you. Yeah, I know there's a lot of frustrated people that would be, and I had that. So my team, we don't print creditor letters. We make you sign a form that says we're not going to print creditor letters immediately. So again, when I say I'm going to watch your pocket, I'm going to watch your pocket. So when I come over here, I look at the letters, I see everything that's there. I don't like these two because of that. I want to create an aggressive attack. I'm going to create it myself. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to do it yourself. Right? Now we're in the do it yourself thing. I'm going to click generate. At 20 seconds that we just did before, we're going to ramp it up even further. Now, I want somebody who's not afraid to talk to come off mute. Make me have to pick you guys. I'm going to pick them. I'm going to pick the quietest person that's never been in here.
I'll talk.
Come on. Yeah,
I don't mind.
And I appreciate it. How do you pronounce your name?
You could call me Day.
Day, perfect. You see, thank you, Day. You already knew that I was gonna stuff up your name. You were like, "Look, I'm gonna make this easy for him."
Real easy.
Day, perfect. Let's go. So what happens is when you cut into the software, I click generate. We want to select in this box over here that says work to execute. This is the AIs. I want everybody to understand. You have this AI, 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 you have this AI. Every AI is more aggressive than the other. Okay? The funny part is this AI and this AI are the two strongest AIs. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no rhyme or reason to how these go. But tell you guys like this. This AI, the indemnity AI, is the most aggressive. So we're going to select that indemnity. We're going to come over here and going to select attack 1. Now watch this. Okay? I don't care what's in these boxes right now.
Okay.
Because we don't know what's on the credit report.
Facts.
Because we can't select any of these things over here because we don't know what's on the credit report. So let's go over here, click green, click blue. It doesn't matter which all. We just want to check all and let the AI know, hey, look, read everything that's in these categories. Remember, these are all categories over here, right? These are all different categories. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go through each category. We're going to say, okay, these are all different categories. Let's go next and let the AI read it. Now the AI is reading it.
So, once you push like the submit button, is that gonna count as one of your attacks then, right? Or is this okay?
If
cool.
you click generate letter, not submit. If you click generate letter, it's got to say generate letter. If you click anything that says generate and it pops up a letter, yeah, that ate a GA.
Got you.
That ate a token. Okay. So here's the cool thing. Ready? The AI read the credit report. There was a pop-up that said that some address weren't there. That was a pop-up that I blazed through. I apologize. Okay. So at the end of the day, we go from the pop-up, we go over here. Check this out. Ready? I'm gonna scroll down over here. It's gonna be every item's on this. Can you see that? What's a bunch of colors that you see here? Predominant
Okay,
colors.
so I see the green is good. I think I see a whole bunch of
Yes, ma'am.
green, a whole bunch of brown, a
Perfect.
few reds.
Perfect. So the green usually does mean good. If I scroll over it, it's going to say positive account. If we know that it says
Awesome. Okay,
positive,
perfect.
let's come up over here and click hide positive account. William, what is the colors for? Color is to color coordinate the categories. So now we clicked hide positive items. We got rid of every positive item that's here. So now all we have is negative items. Do we see that?
Perfect. Yeah, because you don't want to leave those up there and have the letter generated. Then
Well,
you've
it's not
got
going
a
to
bad
generate.
letter.
It's not going to generate with the positive items. The reason that we're hiding it is just so we can go through it a lot easier.
Yeah.
The AI already knows that it's what's positive. It can't generate a letter for something that's positive.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because it's positive. You know, at the end of the day, it is showing that there's positivity, unless we find a negative on a positive account. Okay, but ready? Check this out. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna click on number 1. The reason I'm clicking is because for people on their cell phone, which I don't suggest that you use, but if you're on your iPad or you're on a mobile device that doesn't have the ability for you to scroll with a mouse, you can't hover over this, so you're gonna have to click on it. So I'm gonna click on it just for everybody. I'm gonna give you bumpers like bowling right now, right? I'm gonna show you what this is. I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna write over here number 1, where it says 1. It's just gonna be your negative item number. Okay. Boom. Okay. Now, Day, ready? Box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. Box 2 is the most important box. So do me a favor. Now, everybody, when she tells you this, put this in the chat. Let's go over here. I'll give you the abbreviation. Go for it, Day. What's in box 2?
Personal identifier information.
And let's get to it. It's PI. Put that in the box. PI in a chat, guys. Let's help her out. Let's save this for later. Put this PI. Day, if you got a piece of paper and a pen next to you, put PI on a paper and a pen.
Gotcha.
Okay. Ready? I'm gonna take these bumpers off like bowling. Ready? Bowl,
Ready.
bowl me a strike, girl. Ready? Let's go. We're gonna go to number 2.
Let's go.
What's number 2?
Where I can see number 2. Okay, I'm sorry. It's IQ. I can't see.
Inquiries.
Right.
Right here. Okay. Make sure IQ inquiries. Perfect. INQ, whatever you want. Right. Let's go to number 3. Ready? What's number 3?
Inquiries as well.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So remember when we said color coordinated, everything is color coordinated the same way. This is categorized. So let's assume brown is
Browns are going to be inquiries then.
okay. So you ready? Let's test that theory. Number 9. What's number 9?
It's an inquiry as well.
15.
Agree. Brown is inquiry.
26. Perfect. 36.
Another inquiry.
40.
Another inquiry.
Perfect. What's 41?
Another inquiry.
Another inquiry, but it's not brown.
It is one.
It's green because
Interesting.
it's a best inquiry. It's attached to an account.
Okay, it's something
I
that's
just I wanted to, throw a monkey wrench in there. All right, so 41 and 42 are best inquiries. It just means that it's attached to an account. The software knows when it's attached to an account, and it's going to tell you, hey, Not the best opportunity to dispute to attack this, but we're gonna attack it anyway. But we're just letting you know it's the best account. All right, let's go to 87. What's 87?
Other delinquency late. So I guess late payment.
Yes, ma'am. But keep reading it.
Nice. 1 to 2.
Atta girl. There you go. Always say the number that comes behind it. The number is just as important as what you're reading before it, because the type of letter that's going to go out is going to be different for a 1 or 2 late payment than it is for a 3 or more late payment. What we're going to write in the chat is AODL 1-2. Perfect. Let's go to 88. What's 88?
88 is a student loan derogatory late 3+ payments.
SDL 3+. Let's go to 89. What's 89?
89 says charge off information.
Fantastic. Everybody write down AOCC for the charge off. The reason being is in the red, green, and blue boxes, it doesn't show up charge off. It shows up all charge off, all other charge off and collections. We're writing down these abbreviations so we understand what to choose when we get to the red, green, and blue boxes. That's our key. Okay. Let's go to 90. What's 90?
Charge off information. Charge off information.
82.
Charge off information.
3.
Charge off information.
Coolest part about this is we only have to write AOCC down once. The software takes care of the rest. As long as you know what category it falls under, software handles the rest of it. Let's go. What's 94?
All other delinquency lates 1 to 2.
DL 1-2, and I think we already have
Yeah,
that.
we got that wrote down.
All right, 95.
All other delinquency lates 1 through 2.
Perfect. We got that one. 96. What's
the student loan? So SLDL
3+.
3+. Yeah.
Fantastic. So now you know what's here. You went through the credit report. The AI has read the credit report for you. It's done everything nice and easy for you, right? We're gonna scroll down to the bottom. We're gonna just double check our images. Hey, look, we went through our images. It says first name, last name, ID, first name, last name, SSC, first name, last name, POA, first name, last name, PPC, passport card, right? Everything's here. We know everything's perfect. Okay, this is the first check, guys, on how not to mess up your file. So now I got all my information here. All right, now I'm gonna scroll up to the top. Click top right here. You guys see top? I click the top. It's gonna bring me up. Here's the second check that I do. Client information. I check the name. I check the addresses. I check the date of birth and the last 4 of the social security number. I don't check anything else. I just want to make sure that everything else over here is correct. Everything looks good. Fantastic. I'm going to go back to general settings. Now that I'm done, right? I just finished. Right? I'm going to turn off. I'm going to go to my work to execute. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this back on. And now with the data that I have, I'm going to go fill in that red, green, and blue box. Okay, and this is how I get the red, green, and blue box by selecting that again.
And that box is for the round of attacks that you're on?
Yes, what round of attack? So what round? So you said, okay, let's think of it like this, guys, right? When I turn this off and turn this on, okay, I've now selected the indemnity AI. Okay, this is my AI. For anybody who is in another software, it's the MPEP AI. This is the MPEP AI. And what I'm going to do is, when I select the MPEP AI, I'm going to select what round I'm in. Like before, whatever round that I'm selecting in, right? If I'm in round 2 or I was in round 1, say I was going to round 2 because this is the next round, all I'm going to do is select round 2. If it's round 3, I'm going to select round 3. If it's round 5, I'm going to select round 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. You're going to do this every single time, okay? Going forward. So now I'm in indemnity 1. This is round 1. Okay? Hey, you ain't done with me yet, girl. You almost
I'm
finished.
here. I was just gonna ask a question. Do you feel like you going manual is more effective?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I have control. I have complete control of everything that I'm doing. I
Mhm.
can pick how aggressive I want to go or how passive I want to be. Here's the thing. Ready?
Ready.
I'm completely passive like this. I'm just going every month, sending out a round of attack every month. It's going to do the job eventually. Okay. That's the first AI that we were seeing in the AI screen without even picking anything. This is the first AI, right? Let's say I want to turn it up 1,000 day, right? I'm going to click that red over here. Now, do me a favor. You remember everything I told you to write down?
Yes.
Read it back.
Ooh.
Read it back to me.
PI.
Okay. PI.
IQ.
IQ.
AODL 1 through 2 late.
Okay. Here we go.
SLDL 3 plus.
Bingo.
And AOCC.
Bingo.
Charge off. Yeah.
You see how everything I was managed to click everything because everything lined up perfectly?
Yes, sir.
You make your life easy if you make everything written down. When you go through this, that's why I do that. I know without having to let the AI pick the stuff, because here's the thing, guys. I can do this. I can sit down, select green over here, and let the AI pick everything that's on their credit report because it's smart enough to know not to attack anything. Correct? Right? But here's the
That's
thing. I like control. But all I do is I do this, boom, 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 boom. Now do me a favor, Day. Count how many green check marks I have.
5.
How many credit bureaus are there?
3.
3 times 5 is what?
15.
Boom. Right in the first box over there. Ready? Ready to see how easy this is?
Let's go.
Default, default, default. Hit next. I got one more thing and I can generate the letter. And I'm done. I click include all 3 bureaus. I'm finished. That's it. Generate the letter.
Love that.
Okay. Now, ready? Who wants to see me run it in full speed? Again,
Let's
pull your
go.
time.
I'm
Pull your
ready.
time. Pull your timers out.
Where's
Pull
my
your
other
timers out.
phone,
Tell me
huh?
when everybody's ready. You know why I like doing it in full speed? I like to show everybody, right, how fast this is. Because legitimately, with the new AI and the old AI way, there's no excuse on why we shouldn't be fixing our credit. There's no excuse, ladies and gentlemen, why we shouldn't be fixing our credit. Stopwatch ready. Ready? On go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You know what, Day? You count it. You tell me when you're ready. You count
All
1,
right,
2, 3,
bet.
go.
All right. 1, 2, go.
I thought, okay, 1, 2, go. Girl was like, all right, let's go. Go over here. I'm gonna select my client. I'm gonna do everything that I just said to you. I'm gonna select the team. I'm gonna put TPMPA because if you print it with us, you get a discount. Okay. Now I'm gonna select my attack, which indemnity already popped up. I'm gonna select indemnity 1. I'm gonna ride the check all over here to make sure everything is good, right? Now, here's the benefit about being on a computer. I don't have to click everything. I click hide positive items. I come over here. Personal identifier, inquiry. I know that everything is an inquiry is over here. I got best inquiry. I got SLDL AODL 1-2. I got SLDL 3 plus. Let me get that out of the way. I got AOCC, AODL 1-2, and SLDL. Done. Reset. I'm over here. Indemnity. Turn this off. Boom. 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 15. Default. 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 Now, I didn't check the file, so I'm going to check the file. I'm going to make sure all the stuff is right. This is going to generate. Line data. All looks good. Perfect. I'm going to go down to the bottom over here and make sure all this pictures look great. Boom. Click apply. Done. Generate letters. I'm finished. 2 minutes.
Minute 30.
I literally stuffed that up. Stuffed that up. I
A
want
minute
everybody to know
30.
that I messed that up, and it was 1:30. Ladies and gentlemen, please, somebody in the community right now who has not applied for this software, who is not done. And here's the best part: 1:30 is 1:30. That's all it takes, because you're going to pay for somebody else to mail your letters out. So you don't have to lick stamps. You don't got to go to the post office. You don't got to print anything out. You don't have to do any of that stuff. We'll handle that for you. My team will take care of that. So literally, it takes you 1:30. So please, everybody in this room right now, tell me you don't have 1:30 to fix your credit. And that's on aggressive. Tell me you don't have 30 seconds to fix your, or 20 seconds, what it took before, 20 seconds to fix your credit on the basic AI. Tell me right now you don't have 20 seconds to fix your credit. Y'all better go get one of these. What I'm telling everybody here is, I didn't believe it. It takes time. I'm not lying to you. It's not going to take you 30 days. It's not going to take you 90. It's going to take time. But if it takes me a year at 2 minutes is 24 minutes. Tell me I don't got a half hour in a year. I spend more time in the John a year than I do being able to fix credit. If everybody want to laugh, that's the truth. That's the truth. Generate the letter right now. Let me just turn off the printing and mailing service, because I don't need to get a text from my team. And I'm going to generate the letter. That's it. That's what it took, 1:30. And it's generating the letter right now. I'll show you guys what the letter looks like. Now focus on my craft, focus on what I'm building. I go from there. I told you tonight I was going to make it as easy as possible for everybody to learn how to do this, for everybody to get the utmost understanding from this as best as they could. Promise you. And I'm generating the letters because I like generating the letters for you guys, so you guys can see the letters and see them live. So look, how many letters did it generate? It generated 24 letters out of that. 24 letters from that one file. Right? Let's look at the collection letter. Here's the collection letter. I'll make it bigger so everybody can see this. Right? Here you go. Reason I do the collection letter, ladies and gentlemen, is because there's no personal information on it. If you guys want, why didn't you do the PI one? Well, because there's no personal information on this one. It's just the person's information. It's just the person's collections. Because this is an actual client. There you go. And that's what it gets. And then look, when we go to our documents over here, this is why I'm very, very, very stickler on everything over here. Look how nice the document looks when it's going out. You can read that. You can read that. You can read that. You can read that. There is never, ever going to be an issue on handling this. Do that. Anybody have any questions? 2 questions. Give me 2 questions, guys. If nobody else has any questions, Justin, come off the mute, my friend.
Okay, so I signed up for your program. So my thing is, how do I do the client portal sign up? Because I tried to do it.
Right here, brother. Right here. Client onboarding. Click this.
Okay.
Right? And send that to them. It's the same in our software, where you come over here and you go over home, come to manage profile, go to client onboarding link, and then they're going to get this link.
Okay.
Incognito it. I'm going to come back over here and just do it over here, right? Incognito, paste, and they're going to go over here and click register.
Okay, so I send that link to their email or their phone number.
What you would do is, if you do a nice email write up, ChatGPT it, say, hey, I need you to get your ID, passport, et cetera, everything that we had discussed, ChatGPT, all that stuff together. They put the portal thing, click here to sign up, send it to them via email. If you want to send it via text, send it via text. But however you want to do it, that's the way you do it, brother.
Okay, thank you.
I'll leave it to you. It's your business to run. You do it however it makes sense for you.
I'm gonna be on you because I've been in a couple of your classes. I've just been quiet.
I'm here, brother.
All right.
You know which class to get on me on.
Friday.
Yeah, damn right. All right, I got you. You know I'm gonna kill it right now. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Just come off mute. We're good. Just dig a. No, just not tonight.
ECI.
Yeah, but it's just not tonight. I'm gonna literally run 25 hours, no sleep. I'm having a hard time today.
I'm still a little confused about that second number before you generate the letters.
Which second number?
When you put default, it had a
Mhm.
10 there, but you put default.
Are you talking? Did you join a Friday class?
Yeah, I forgot though.
No, 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 no. Come and ask that on Friday. I'm not doing that over here because that day you keep getting messed up because you go between Friday class and today.
Uh-huh.
Today's class doesn't matter after Friday's class.
Okay.
What I teach you today, you get that information, throw it out of your head.
Okay,
Tonight is about basic setup of the profile,
Mhm.
about learning about the AIs, learning about all that stuff. Okay? But
So
that bottom
I'm
box,
getting ready to send a first round for somebody so I can just put the default there too. For
you
the
could
first one.
do the default, but what number will we normally put in? We do unlimited and what?
I don't know. 5. Okay.
Then default.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, everybody.